I'm going to be recording this class in order for you to see it later if you have any doubts or what we were doing, of the information you can download. Eh, so I'm going to be giving you what the instructions are going to be for having our lessons. Give me a second. Okay. So guys, I'm happy to see you all here. I hope you're taking care of yourselves, that you're going to be taking care, that you're not going to be not doing what the recommendations are, because we want all to be safe and sound. Okay, guys? Uh, so again, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting. Now, what are we going to be talking about? The objective of this part of the term is going to be I can develop an understanding and fluency, plotting and solving linear relationships and linear inequalities through exploring and connecting mathematical concepts, choosing and applying problem solving skills and mathematical techniques, communication, and reasoning. Okay? That is going to be the objective that also appears in your FIDIAs, and that will also appear in math roads. You're also going to be able to find it over there. Okay. Now, important things to keep in mind is the welcome back I gave you before. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing good and all your families are good. You're enjoying this moment of your life. Uh, it can be challenging, I know. It can be challenging for all of us, but just take out the best positive things, the best aspects you can get, and you'll see it's an amazing moment. Okay. Now, I'm going to be giving you some basic rules. We're going to be talking about assigned activities and future lessons. Okay. The basic rules are going to be prepared, have your device charged. I don't want any, no teacher, my computer's battery is dead or my iPad isn't charged. If that is going to happen, guys, it's important. Charge it, connect it. Okay. You got to be a little bit patient. Why patience is important? It's because maybe you didn't, it's the first time you have the opportunity to have online lessons with online sessions for learning math, I don't know, biology, science, all the subjects that are being taught in school. Okay. Being compromised, guys, being committed to what we're going to be doing. I know that here in this moment, most of you just might be just waking up. Some of you can be sleep walkers in this moment, yes, and you don't know what's happening. But the idea is to have some compromise with the subject, uh, because what we're looking for is all the positive aspects you can get of this moment, and that you can still be learning in a different way. I find that amazing. This might help you for future events and that will require online participation. That's a good thing about communications. I don't have to go to United States to work in the United States. All right, keep that in mind, guys. Very important. Rule number 4, turn your device to mute mode. Why? Because we don't want to listen to all the things that are happening behind you. The dog, your mom saying that you already have, ya desayunó, mijo, vea, no desayunó, conéctese. Si hay clase, no hay clase, no molesta a su hermano. I don't want that to happen. The idea is that everyone can be very concentrated. I believe in this moment, you're only listening to my voice. There shouldn't be anything else going around through this online session, right? Turn your video off at the beginning of the session, because if we have the video off, the internet is going to be working faster. Okay, it's not going to be a heavy presentation, so it's going to be very fluid. Raise your hand, speak when the word is given. Guys, you can raise your hand, it will appear over here. Okay, some of the activities will also talk about online participation directly, that you don't need to raise your hand. Okay? Anyone has any questions? No? Okay. All right, guys, let's move on. Make a scatter plot of the data that is given over here. Yes, guys, you can make these red lines. Thank you. You can erase them if you want. That way it's going to be easier for us to work. Okay? Now, for this first exercise, I'm going to be using the red color. And the red color, I am going to be following the instructions. It says, make a scatter plot of the data. I have a Cartesian plane. This is my x-axis, and this is my y-axis. And this little point over here, it's called the origin. And the coordinates of the origin are 0, 0. Okay? 0, 0. So for my right, they're going to be positives. For my left, they're going to be negatives. Going up is going to be positive, and going down is going to be negative. Okay, guys? Now, in that first exercise, they say graph C, D. So guys, they are organized in alphabetical order. So if that's so, this is going to be my C-axis, and this is going to be my D-axis. Okay? Now, I'm going to be graphing, as I said before, in red for the first one. Okay? And it says -2, -5. So 0, 0, -1, -2, -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. Yes? Can you see that little point here, guys? Now, the next number is going to be -1, -4, -2, and -4. The next point is going to be 0, 3. The next point is going to be 1, -2. Do you agree with me, guys, in this exercise? You can unmute your device and tell me if you agree or you don't agree, if you have any questions, okay?
Teacher, I understand.
Okay.
Me too.
Yes, teacher.
Me too.
Yes. Yes, teacher, I understand.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher. It's clear.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for participating. Okay. Now I am going to be graphing the second part that is going to be in black. But now they're going to tell me it's X, Y. Yes. And when I have X, Y, I will also, let me put this here. I will use the same way, the same method we did before. That was the origin is 0, 0. To the right is going to be all the positives. To the left is going to be all the negatives. Up is going to be positives. Down is going to be negatives, okay? Now, the first one is going to be 0x, -2y. Second one, 3x, -4y. The next one, 6x, -6y. And the last one is going to be 9x, 9x, and -8 in the y-axis. Okay, so here, guys, we have two different type of graphs. You can see that the red one is going up and the black one is going down. Why up? Because as soon as the x increases, the y starts going up. And for the black one, when the x's increase, the y starts coming down. And that's what you call, guys, interpreting scatter plots, okay? When you're interpreting scatter plots, can anyone read this for me, please?
Yes, teacher.
Please.
Interpreting scatter plots. Scatter plots show what kind of relationship exists between two sets of data.
Data. Uh-huh.
Positive relationship that is up, a negative relationship that is down, and no relationship when it's not like in an order.
Don't have a direction.
Very good,
Yes.
doesn't have a direction. So you can see here, guys, that the y coordinates tend to increase when the x coordinates increase. That is going to be a positive relationship. In a negative relationship, the y order decreases and the x coordinate increases. And no relationship is when you don't have obvious pattern that exists between the coordinates, okay? That's what this means. Interpreting scatter plots. Positive, negative, and no relationship. Okay? Now, guys, I'm going to leave you with this one.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes?
Is because in Khan was like that, but it explains with quadratic, like quadratic 1, quadratic 2.
Quadrant.
Yes.
Ajá.
So, ¿qué tiene que ver?
Sorry?
What half of...
What is the relationship?
What does it have to do? Well, guys, when you're working in the Cartesian plane, and let's make a Cartesian plane here really quick. Y-axis, x-axis. Yes? If that is so, x-axis, y-axis, origin, remember? That's what we talked before. I can say that this is the first quadrant, the second quadrant, the third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. In a Cartesian plane, there are 1, 2, 3, and 4 quadrants. How do you count them? Counterclockwise, okay? The way you start counting them is called counterclockwise, okay? Any questions with the quadrants?
Nope.
No, thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. I hope you understood the explanation. All right, so we were talking about interpreting scatter plots, and we have 3 different possibilities. Positive relationship, negative relationship, just going down. No relationship is when you have dots all around your Cartesian plane, okay? Now, I am going to give you the opportunity to do this scatter plot, marking the points you want to mark, okay? So I am going to be giving you 3 minutes. So you grab both of these dots in this Cartesian plane, okay?
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
How I can write on that?
Well, you have to look in there's like a little bar in the video
Yes.
when you go down. Please
Yes.
click more and please see which one of those options is the one that works for you.
In more?
Yep. Or some say annotate. Okay. And when it says annotate, you can work over there. It says format, spotlight, stamp, draw, text, mouse, select. Okay.
Yes, teacher. Okay.
Okay.
Hola, grupo.
Hola.
Hola, babies.
¿Y el profe?
Hola.
Se nos fue.
Oli.
Oli. Se nos fue, pero ahora está en un mejor lugar.
Chacho.
All right, guys, I'm back. I was putting on my jacket. It's a little bit cold here where I am today. So thank you for waiting. Now it says make a scatter plot. X is going to be y is 1 and y is going to be 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Then x is going to be 2, y is going to be 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then x is going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And y is going to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then x is going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And y is going to be -1. Guys, is this a positive, a negative, or no relation scatter plot?
No relation.
No relation.
I don't know. Well,
Negative.
let me show you. Let me show you. It said 1, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's a positive relationship, I think. Ah, no,
It's a
negative
positive.
because decrease is decreasing. Ba, 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 ba.
Okay, guys, can you please erase the points so we can do it together? Just click and clear. Okay, so let's begin. It says 1 and 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me make it a little bit bigger. 1 and 5. And then 2 and 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 and -5. 1, 1, 2, 3. And -5, -2, -4, and -5. And then it says 4 and 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. And then 5 and -1. 4, 5, and -1. So guys, positive, negative, or no relation? What do you think? Well, unless
Negative.
Unless the 7 decreases.
now if we go here,
Negative.
no, I believe that's not the way you have to do it.
I think that is not relationship.
No relationship because we only
Me
have,
too.
because we only have 4 points, guys.
Yes, because
If we had more points, we will be able to identify if it was a positive or a negative, but we only have 4.
Yes.
So we don't know by now. Unless you say, no, teacher, this was the answer.
There are five points. No.
These are the answers I got. And I can draw this line. No, there are just a few points, okay? But for me, it could be a positive if it went like this. But we don't have enough points, so we can't come
Bueno,
to
si lo
that.
ponemos así.
Yeah, but we can't come to that conclusion, okay? Now, what if I continue with the next exercise that says, I'm going to be making the scatter plot of these points. So I'm going to be having 1 comma negative 2, 1, negative 2, right? And then I'm going to be having 2 and negative 1, and then 3 and 0, and then 4 and 1, and then 5 and 2. What is the name of this relationship, guys?
Up.
Operator.
positive.
Positive.
Positive
It's
relationship.
positive
Positive
because
relationship.
Because
Because y is going up and x is
It's decreasing.
okay.
Increasing,
Very good, guys. I like that answer. Congrats. Okay, so yes, that's what we talked about here. Positive, negative, and no relation. Okay. Okay. Now, guys, make a scatter plot of the data at the right. Describe the relationship between the time spent studying for a test and the test score. Predict what will happen as study times continue to increase. Okay? So it says the study time in hours. So I'm going to have time on my x-axis, and I am going to have someone that says test score. That is going to be related to percentage. Okay? Yes, x comma y, very good. So 1, and then I'm gonna go to 70. So 1, 1. I know, teacher, but we learned that this was 1, 2, 3, and so on. Can this be equal to 10, 20? Let me make my smaller here. 10,
Yes, they can be.
20, 30, right? So yes, guys, you can organize them and have them like this, okay? So in 1, I'm going to go all the way to 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 170. Now 2, you're going to go all the way to, very good, 80. And 3 is going to be with?
La mitad.
85, right? Now, what do you predict is going to happen when time continues? What is going to happen with the results?
Positive.
So they're going to be better.
Positive.
To increase.
It's like going up, so it's going to be a positive relationship.
Okay. So does this happen in real life? When you study more, the exams scores are better?
No.
Yes. Yes.
Got you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, guys. Yes, I agree with that too. Okay, let's continue over here. Okay, I need someone to please read this for me.
What, teacher?
Unit costs.
Unit cost. The table shows the cost per ounce Y of breakfast cereal when you buy X once.
Ounces.
Ounces. Make a scatter plot of data. Predict whether the cost per ounce for a 22-ounce box of cereal will be more than or less than $22. Explain why.
Okay, so what do you think, guys? Is it going to be more? Is it going to be less?
I think that is gonna be less. No.
Less.
More. 18.3 is equal to 0.22.
Exactly. When you have 18.3 ounces of cereal, it's going to be equal to 22 cents. And look, when you had 9.6, making 9.6 ounces of cereal will cost 0.44 per ounce. When you make 11.4 ounces of cereal, it costs 33 cents. And when you make 18.2 ounces of cereal, it only costs 25 cents. So guys, the questions will be, would it be easier to make more cereal or less cereal?
Less.
Less. Less
For the cost to go down?
Yes.
Yes. Well, the more amount of cereal you make, the lower the price. Now, what that means is like, do you think it's going to be cheaper to make to bake one cake or to bake 10 cakes? What is going to be cheaper?
10.
10
10 capes,
Why?
because when the number of ounce is going up, the cost per ounce is going down.
Okay, does that happen here in Colombia, guys?
No.
No?
Sometimes.
Okay, let me give you this example. When you go to the store of your house, not to the supermarket, when you go to a store, 2 eggs costs 600 pesos, 700 pesos. Yes?
Yes.
When you go to the supermarket and you buy 30 eggs, they can cost, if you go to the Uno, they can cost 800 pesos.
I know, yes, teacher. They like if you buy, por ejemplo, al por mayor,
Exactly. What happens?
it is a more have more quantity of product and is cheaper.
Exactly. It's cheaper. That's exactly what is happening over here. The number of ounces is increasing and the cost per ounce is going down. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you make the scatter plot of that information, this is the graph you're going to get. Okay. And the relationship between the variables are going to be negative. Why negative? Because when the x increases, the y decreases.
Decreases.
So it's a negative relationship. Okay. Let's move on to the next one, guys.
Yes.
Tell whether x and y have a positive relationship, or negative relationship, or no relationship, guys.
The 5 is no relationship.
No relationship?
The 6
is
is positive.
positive
And the
relationship.
7 is negative.
Negative.
No relationship.
No relationship, positive and negative.
Positive.
Positive relationship. And this one?
Negative.
Negative
Negative relationship.
negative relationship, right? You're right, guys. If I make the line, yes, I will catch almost all of them. And if I make a line here, it's going to be a line that is going down. Yes, I almost catch all of them. So we're clear with that?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
guys, what about this exercise over here? What about this exercise over here? Let's make the correction so we can explain to this person what is going on. It says, describes and correct the error made in determining the relationship between the variables. What the person did was it drew the picture and it says, y decreases and x increases. There is a negative relationship. Do you agree or disagree with that, guys?
Disagree.
Disagree? Why?
Agree. No. Agree.
You
Wait,
Agree.
wait.
Agree, teacher.
Okay, well, let's see what happens.
Agree.
-4, 3, 2, 3. And then -3, 2. And then
Yes, it's agree. It's good.
-4, 3. -3,
Agree.
-2, 0.
It's good.
-1, -1, -1, comma +4, 2, 4. And 0, x, 2y. And then 1x, 3y. This is not here, guys. Give me a second. -1, 4, -1, 2, 4. 0x, 2y. 1x, 3y. So guys, positive, negative, or no relationship?
In relationship.
It doesn't have a sense because in the if it's,
Relationship.
In the beginning, it's going down, but then.
but it doesn't have the quantity of points that have to be like analyzed to be a negative relationship.
So it doesn't have enough points?
Yes.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
it's more difficult to analyze.
Yes, because when the x increases, the y decreases and increases, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so here we go again, guys. Okay. Now, what you're going to be doing for tomorrow, if we can have the class, I already wrote to Juliana to see if we can meet. What I'm going to be doing is I'm asking to Juliana if we can meet tomorrow while she's in science class. Depending on her answer, I will send you a message later to see at what time we're going to be meeting, okay? Now,
Teacher, but tomorrow we're going to have a video call in Zoom or not?
it all depends on what Juliana tells me because tomorrow you have biology. So if she's not going to be using it at that time, we can have it. I will send you the information today, okay?
Mhm.
Alright.
Teacher, a question.
Yes.
You leave us Khan Academies or something like that.
Last week,
for-
yes.
Or no, this week for
No.
doing
No.
Okay.
I am going to be giving you another way of preparing mathematical concepts. This is going to be the homework.
From the
Solve
following.
the following by recording a video explaining the answers. Send the video through Phidias. The video is going to be in a YouTube link. Okay, let me explain this here. Unlock YouTube link. So a YouTube link where you explain how you solve this exercise. Okay, the video will be published in Math Roads. You do not need to appear in the video explaining, okay, guys? You don't need to appear. It's just a video explaining how you would do this. You don't have to copy this because I am going to publish this in Math Roads, okay? In the last column, there is going to be published the activities, okay? Okay, guys?
Okay.
Okay, so it says, a newspaper claims there is a strong relationship between the weather on the day of an election and the voter turnout. That means if you're having elections for president in Colombia, for example, and it's raining, a lot of rain, the voters don't go out and vote. Do you think that's true? That's not true? Could
That's
the newspaper use a scatter plot?
Maybe.
Yes. But listen to the questions. Could the newspaper use a scatter plot to support this claim? If so, what would the labels on each axis be? So you have to come up with a solution with a graph. You're going to be able to make it on your own. You're going to make a video, upload it to YouTube, and send me the video link to my videos, okay? Then I am going to watch the videos and I'm going to publish the videos in Math Roads, all right?
Yes.
Okay, there was going to be a question, guys. Questions?
Teacher, but I don't understand. Well, the question, what we have to answer.
What does it
I don't
say?
understand.
A newspaper, look at the important fact. A newspaper claims there's a strong relationship between weather and voter turnout. So when you have to vote, when you have to choose who you want your next president to be, or your next governor, or your next mayor, or your senate, or your chamber, or your council, well, if it's raining, some people can go out, some people won't go out, okay? And what happens in that case? What do you think? What happens if it's a very sunny day? Will people go and vote, or they won't vote and they will stay home, or they will stay home? What do you think the newspaper means? Could the newspaper use a scatter plot to support? So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be making a scatter plot supporting this idea. Yes, we found out that if it was raining, the people didn't go out, or it was raining, the people went out. But the idea is that you're able to explain that scatter plot you're going to be talking about. Okay, guys?
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
All right, guys, I'm going to talk to Juliana. I'm happy to see you all. The video is about to finish. So I'm going to talk to Juliana, and then I'm going to send you a message saying if we're meeting tomorrow or not, okay?
Okay, bye.
Okay.
All right, guys, thank you for coming.
Teacher,
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Teacher.
Take care.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye.